Now, there is no doubt about it that The View is by far the most vile program on live television for several reasons out there. Now, we know that ABC and the Walt Disney Company, specifically Disney CEO Bob Iger, is the one pulling the strings and serves as the puppeteer of the puppets that is, of course, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, Whoopi Goldberg, being, of course, used as political talking heads. This is Mike Zero. Subscribe if you're new and like this video to see future updates. You can also follow me at Mike01. I thank you all so very much for the great and kind support. So one thing about The View right now is that they are going through a massive ratings disaster, and it not only has to do with their Charlie Kirk related comments, but also their comments about Trump supporters, Trump himself, MAGA in general, Republicans, whatever have you. And their recent stunt with the whole Marjorie Taylor Greene thing, having her on the show and how that kind of backfired. We know that one thing about The View right now is that there's a lot of things going on with Sunny, Whoopi, and Joy and their damage control of delivering what's going on with the metrics, what's going on with the numbers and the ratings for The View via, of course, ABC and Disney. And it's quite horrific, to say the least. Let's get into this. Now, we know one thing about Joy, Whoopi, and Sunny is that they will say whatever they have to say to actually make it as if The View's ratings disaster is not their fault, but it's the people's fault. It's the public's problem. That it's coming from Trump supporters and that it's all because of MAGA. And this is basically what they're doing yet again in the worst way imaginable. So one thing about Joy Behar, for starters, is that we all know that she typically always likes to go on these long-winded tirades and rants that really hold no kind of value to it at all, or no substance at all whatsoever. Now, with both Hollywood and the media going through a serious struggle right now after multiple celebrities and personalities representing the studios went on unhinged political rants and how that backfired, one significant development going on now involves more to do with the hosts of The View, Sunny Hostin, Joy Behar, and Whoopi Goldberg, who decided to break silence over their thoughts about the ratings for their program failing at a record rate for ABC and Disney. Now, Joy Behar started off by delivering the following for starters to their viewers and to the public. She goes on to say, "For the time I have been on this show, I can honestly say it has been a rough challenge dealing with the MAGA crowd, who takes pride in interrupting the success of live television, especially for us here at ABC. I think the message I want to give to everyone today is how heartbreaking and disheartening it is to see how the MAGA crowd can manipulate ratings of live television and how they still hold this ability to ruin the reputation of others. It truly brings me to tears every day before coming on set, knowing that MAGA will take our words out of context for the sole purpose of making us out to be the bad guys in his fictional story. My time on The View has been a dream come true over the years, but in recent months, we have been dealing with several challenges with our metrics, and just know it's not our fault. It's how MAGA enjoys painting ABC as this evil corporation, and it's just not right." Now guys, let me just stop right there about what Joy Behar is saying. Now again, this is nothing more than damage control, trying to actually say that the ratings disaster for The View, and for Disney in general as well, is all MAGA's fault. And this is the problem that I have. Whether you like or dislike Trump, it doesn't matter. Let's just focus on this in isolation. When you have talk show hosts like Joy, Whoopi, and Sunny, who actually get very political, and they love doing this, by the way, they love getting political in the program, they're not necessarily just puppets by the puppeteer, that being Bob Iger and the heads over at Disney and the top three investors, BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. They genuinely do enjoy lying to the public, lying to their audience, and really just forcing their political agenda onto the public. They actually do love doing that, and they've expressed this several times. Now, Sunny Hostin then stepped in to actually defend The View and ABC during the ratings disaster for the show and for Disney in general. She goes on to say, "How dare you, anyone who is standing by Trump's side to tank classic live television programs is a disgrace to the free world that we live in that doesn't seem so free anymore, now does it? Am I right? Am I right? Our freedom of expression is now virtually gone and no longer present when you have Trump supporters going out there and twisting our words to destroy our competition and to destroy our reputation. Because I think that's what MAGA is afraid of. Competition and the truth coming out through our voices here on The View. And like Joy, yeah, it brings me to tears too, knowing that we are facing some very big challenges with the metrics because of MAGA's false narrative going viral on social media and on mainstream media as well. It's like living in a fantasy world right now, and it really stirs me up with all kinds of emotions right now. I have been grateful over the years for having a voice to share with the public. Now guys, again, let me stop there about what Sunny Hostin is delivering here again. They're getting very emotional over this. They're getting very much, crazy over the fact that, yes, The View is going through a ratings nosedive right now. I mean, it's not looking good for Disney, it's not looking good for ABC, and Disney in general, aside from The View, they too are dealing with a ratings flop, alright? Everything's going down. Now, we know one thing about Sunny Hostin is that she's going to, like Joy Behar, say whatever she has to say to please the Disney investors, to please, of course, those over at ABC, such as the many executives and the producers that are being supervised by the Disney heads. One thing is for certain, though, is that she continues, we need to focus more on the silent majority that feels it's the wrong thing to do to watch our program. We have to address that there is a silent audience out there that is being taught the wrong thing by MAGA. Everyone must understand that our performance lately, it has nothing to do with us delivering the truth. It has all to do with the MAGA group lying to the American people. So basically what she's saying is that the ratings disaster going on right now for The View, it's all MAGA's fault, because Trump supporters are apparently trying to just say that The View is this, or that. Now, look, there are valid reasons as to why The View is underperforming, especially now in November of 2025. It has a lot to do with the fact that even their longtime loyal fans are waking up to the nonsense, and even they are checking out. This is big. I mean, this just goes to show you exactly how much The View is failing the audience, and how they are actually showing their true selves lately, and how their masks are coming off, and people are seeing it all. And like I said before, the longtime loyal viewers, they're checking out, and that's actually taking, a major hit to The View. It's creating a major dent in the ratings, and I would be very interested to see whether or not they make a rebound, or actually things turn around for them in early 2026. We'll have to wait and see there. So far, it is not looking very good right now during the fall of 2025, and as we head into the winter, I think it's going to be another interesting phase during the holiday season. But overall, I would like to hear what everyone has to say about this, because yes, we do know that Sunny and Joy, they tend to be very extreme when it comes to their political views. They also come across as very extreme when it comes to things not going their way. In this case, the ratings are not performing well. Regardless of their lies being spewed all over live television, even their own audience is checking out. They are going separate ways. They are looking for other forms of entertainment. They're going to other channels out there or other streaming platforms. They are done with ABC. So this is going to be a very interesting, devolution, if you will. They're not evolving. They are devolving. The View is just tarnishing right now. But overall, I would like to hear what everyone has to say about this below in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. And I will catch you guys later.